Here to discuss Lawrence Jones, a Blaze TV host, and Seth Berenzweig, a sports business lawyer and CEO of BL Sports and Media Group. Seth, let me start with you. This kind of stuff has sort of been well known, to be quite frank with you, and the legend of Sonny Vaccaro and taking these street kids back in the 70s, giving them sneakers. But it's obviously a major problem, and when it blows up like this in front of the world, we kind of pause and say, golly, we can't believe this was sort of accepted for so long.
Well, it's incredible, and this is a major criminal case that has been prosecuted by the Justice Department and the FBI using some of the high-level sophistication tools that you ordinarily see in organized crime cases. And when the feds chipped away at it, you're absolutely right. They saw a broad web of fraud and deceit, and you see facts in this case through wiretaps and informants, where you see envelopes of cash being passed in hotel rooms in Las Vegas and surreptitious meetings at Madison Square Garden before basketball games. The real problem here that's unique to basketball is that there's no age protection that's embedded into the NBA. In the NFL, for example, you have rules that provide an age cap. No one can go directly into the NFL until 3 years after they would graduate from high school. This is rife in basketball, and that's just a completely different environment, and you're right, the history's been there for years.
Well, another issue here, though, also, Lawrence, is the idea that people say, well, perhaps if you paid these college kids something, they would be less susceptible to taking money from these nefarious folks that seem to linger around them from the playgrounds in their neighborhoods throughout their professional career.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, Charles, and I've been advocating for this for quite some time. A lot of these universities make a lot of money off these athletes. They do. They make a lot of money. And I know many people would say, hey, they get a free education. It's not a free education. They work for that education. And a lot of these kids can't even eat. My brother is an athlete right now, and there's a lot of things that average day American and citizens don't know that go on those college campuses. A lot of these young brothers are coming from poverty and can barely eat, but yet the university is making millions of dollars on their jerseys as well as on the games. And so all I'm saying is that if you're a capitalist and you believe in the free market, then why not pay the kids?
I guess, though, Lawrence, some people are saying that they are being paid. I mean, they probably legally shouldn't be, but perhaps today reveals the fact of the matter is that big men on campus are usually the athletes who are being paid under the table.
That's correct, and they shouldn't be paid under the table. I totally get that, and I'm not advocating for anyone to break the law, but there are some of the kids that do it the right way and are ethical and have parents that guide them and say, we're not going to do it this way, we're going to wait until we leave the league. But now that's why you see the Lonzo Balls of the world coming in and saying, we're going to take the future of our kids and not depend on these agents as well, because what we're seeing now is that these agents and managers are doing backdoor deals with the university as well as companies to get the stuff under the table.
Right, although these guys had very bad reputations to begin with. Gentlemen, I wish we had more time for this, but I'm sure we'll touch upon it real soon again. Thank you both very much.